Yeah, I think so. I just think in depth more than anything else, and the fact that we don't have a clear number one, number two. And when I came on tour, you know, there was 2 or 3 that were really strong at the top. You know, Fitzy, Cassie, Carol Owens were really strong at the very, very top of the game, and then that sort of took over with Nicole and Natalie Grinham, Rachel Grinham for a significant period of time. And then I think it's now really changed where, like you say, there's 7 or 8 of us that could really win World Series events, and then just below that there's also a lot of people who are challenging us for those spots too. So I think the level of women's squash is really high. It's obviously hard to compare because of the change in the tin and the change in the scoring from past eras, but in terms of how I feel I've had to move my game on, not only since I first came on tour, but even within the last couple of years, I think the women's game has to be stronger, because I think I'm playing better than I have done before, and I'm still sitting at 3 or 4 in the world, I think. So I definitely think it's the strongest it's been, particularly in the depth, but also in the way that we're playing the game, and it's hugely exciting. Obviously it gives you a lot of belief. It was tough to regroup after winning the British, going into the World Championships. That I got a little bit sick as well, so that made it even harder going into the World. So I was obviously disappointed with quarter-final loss in the World Championships, but aside from that, overall, obviously getting that win in against Noor in the British Open definitely stood me in good stead mentally more than anything else going into the World Series final, especially having to play her twice in the space of, what, 3 days, I think. So obviously it has pros and cons, I guess.